Good morning, students. Rise and shine. I welcome you to the last and the final chapter in Math, Chapter 11, Geometry and Fraction Concepts. In Chapter 11, we'll start with 11.1, which is the three-dimensional shapes. Let's look at the objective. Our objective for today is to identify three-dimensional shapes. It is a very easy lesson. When I take you through the PowerPoint, you will understand that you already knew some of the concepts that I'm going to show. Let's take a look at the vocabulary. Our first word for today is cube. Can you repeat after me? Cube. Very good. The second word is rectangular prism. After rectangular prism, we have sphere. Sphere. Then we have the cylinder. Cylinder. And finally, we have the cone. Let's look at each of these three-dimensional shapes in detail. So what is a cube? A cube contains 6 equal squares. 6 equal squares. You see there are 6 equal squares. Have you seen something like this in real life? A shape which is identical and which can be used? There you go. That's a cube that you play with. Are you able to put all colors together? Let's look at the next one. The rectangular prism. A rectangular prism is an object which has 6 faces that are rectangles. The difference here is that they are not equal, but it's a rectangle. It's also called as a cuboid. As you can see, it's long one side and short the other side. Have you seen something like this in our day-to-day life, something with this shape? Oftentimes we use this in the classroom, you use it at home, you use it on a dining table. You guessed it right. It's a tissue box. It has the same shape, that of a rectangular prism. Now, let's take a look at sphere. This is easy as a pie for you. It's a round solid figure. Something which is round is called a sphere. And I'm sure all of you have this object in your mind. Do you like to play the football? Of course you do. I know most of the boys in the class do. Let's look at the next object, which is cylinder. Now, what is a cylinder? It has straight parallel sides and a circular or oval cross section. Now, the key word here is parallel and oval or circular. Let's have a look at what parallel means. Now, what is parallel? You see, this is a straight line. The teachers always tell you to walk in a straight line after your assembly or after your break. Now, what does parallel mean? These two lines will never meet each other. They will never meet each other. But they are met by another shape, okay, which can be round or oval. Circular meaning round, or oval. Oval is that the shape of an egg is oval. Have you seen something like this, children? What about a can of beans? There you go. This shape is called a cylinder. And finally, we have the cone. What is a cone? It's a solid or hollow object which tapers from a circular base to a point. What is the meaning of tapers? Tapers is to become narrow. You see, it's trying to join. This is not parallel. This is the opposite of parallel. It's trying to join together. And it has a solid or a hollow object with tapers and a circular base. You see, this is a circular base. Now, I'm going to show you 2 objects. One object, the traffic police uses it either to close the roads or to divert the traffic. You've seen these on the road, correct? And finally, your favorite, which is an ice cream cone. What objects match three-dimensional shapes? Look at these shapes and try to match them. It's very simple, right? I'm sure all of you could do this. You will have a similar test in the coming days. It's a very simple test. If you have any questions, you can ask me through a message. Thank you, children. I hope you enjoyed the lesson today. Have a pleasant day.